Here's another view of what those certifications look like. And then I know for me, when I started really paying attention to my career in project management, I decided that's what I wanted to be when I grow up. I didn't have anyone to point me in the right direction when it came to certifications. So what I found was I just ended up getting certified in everything, which in this one way just means I've spent a lot of money on certifications. But here's one way to start thinking about what certification would be right for me if you wanted to follow the path to getting certified in Discipline Agile. Now, the nice thing about being certified in Discipline Agile with PMI is that if you have a PMP or an ACP or any other certification, when you go to log your PDUs, you can actually use those PDUs half for your one certification and then half for your Discipline Agile certification. So for example, I have a PMP and I have the Discipline Agile Senior Scrum Master. When I take an event or a course that gives me 2 PDUs, I split those PDUs, one for one certification, one for the other. The Discipline Agile certifications renew once a year, so you don't need quite as many PDUs as you need for, say, your PMP, which is, I believe, a 3-year certification. Okay, what do the roles look like in Discipline Agile delivery? So a point of contention I tend to hear from groups is that the Scrum Master or the project manager's name is replaced with the word team lead. And so I hear, well, why have a Scrum Master certification if the person running the team is a team lead? And the answer to that is because Discipline Agile scales so well throughout the entire enterprise, is your team could compose of all sorts of people and your leader could be all sorts of people. It depends on what your team's need is. For example, let's say you're working with a sales team and your sales team follows Discipline Agile practices. And so their team lead might require knowledge or skill sets outside of what a project manager or a Scrum Master might have as skill sets or knowledge. The product owner, that should be pretty familiar to a lot of us. Then the architecture owner. So, you know, in this day and age where everything's about code, you got to have one of these on our team. And then team members, essentially all the speeds you want to bring to your group. There's no set group amount that you see, say like in Scrum. It is based off of the team and the enterprise's needs. And here's that team lead again. And so just kind of reiterating that this role could be anyone that's practicing Discipline Agile, and it fits the needs of the team. So one of the things Discipline Agile looks to do is take away some of the esoteric phrases that you find in only some frameworks. Now they put a few more in, but what they try to do is make it a little more well-rounded, step away from the purism of any sort of framework and say, well, look, here's all these great options we can use from 100 different books that we gathered. Okay. So for any of you that took the poll, the question was, which one of these on here is not one of the 8 principles? So here are the 8 principles to Discipline Agile. Delight your customers. Yes. In Agile, we say the Agile Manifesto, deliver often, deliver frequently. But Discipline Agile says, is it enough to deliver frequently? Shouldn't we be delivering products that delight our customers? Don't just leave them merely satisfied. Be awesome. Context counts. Be pragmatic. Choice is good. Optimize flow. Organize around products and services and enterprise awareness. We got to make sure that we are making decisions that's best for the entire enterprise and not just for us at that current moment.